we're learning that US President Donald Trump says that American forces hit Iran hard yesterday and will strike again, warning that further action is likely, and this is depending on developments in a possible deal. Now, he claims that the United States was close to an agreement, but accuses Iran of delaying the negotiations, and he's saying that Tehran is playing for time and also blaming the previous US administration for weak diplomacy. So that's the latest statement that's coming in from the US President Donald Trump. Srinjoy Chaudhary is joining us on the phone line to give us more details. So Srinjoy, while we saw over the last 2 days some sort of violence once again break out in the Middle East, we saw Iran and Israel go after each other. And then the US had also claimed that one of their choppers was shot down by Iran. Now we are seeing that the United States is saying that while we are still close to a deal, he says, in fact, Donald Trump is saying that there is an attempt to delay this possible deal by Iran itself.
President Trump has said different things at different times during the 40 days of fighting and the ceasefire after that. Now, he has spoken about, in the past, bombing Iran into the Stone Age. He has spoken about ending a civilization overnight. He has also, conversely, spoken about having peace talks and a solution being very close. And he has said that many times. Now he speaks about hitting Iran very hard. And yes, he could well do it tomorrow. We don't know how the Americans will react, how the president himself will react. That possibility, that potential is always there, because the Americans have enough troops in the area, they have enough weaponry in the area, and they could hit Iran very hard, as the president said. The question then is, how much damage can America cause? The answer is quite a lot. And the second question, what will Iran then do? Well, Iran potentially could hit targets in Israel, as it has in the past. It could hit the Gulf states and nearby countries. It could hit oil wells. It could hit refineries, as it has in Bahrain and Saudi Arabia. And it could hit desalination plants. All of that would create enormous levels of destruction.
Right, absolutely. So it remains to be seen how this plays out here. But stay on with us, Srinjoy, because we're getting in more breaking news. We're learning that the Iranian president now, Masoud Pezeshkian, has said that the country will not bow down to any pressure or threats. He asserts that the critical infrastructure is in the lifeline of the people, and warning that targeting it reflects desperation and not strength. He adds that Iran, backed by national unity and the capabilities of its experts, will continue to stand firm against all external pressure and threats. So going back to Srinjoy on that, at the moment, at least, Srinjoy, it appears that Iran is not ready to back down. And they've been saying this in the past as well, because they're quite clear of what their targets are if the US mounts their offensive.
Yes. So far, in these last few days, there has been some intermittent fighting, but there's also been a lot of talk. President Trump has said a lot of things. The Iranians, as you heard, have said a lot of things. The question now is, what will both sides actually do? Now, if they actually go back to what they did for those last 39 days, then clearly that's another round of serious fighting. But it's one thing to say things. It's quite another to actually do them. So we will have to see what actually comes out of this by tomorrow or day after. Because the Iranians are making it very clear that they want certain things. The Iranians have said, okay, we will do what you say and clear the Strait of Hormuz, open it, but lift the naval blockade, give us, lift the sanctions, give us the money, the billions that have been blocked and are in American banks and so on. So is that all of that going to happen? That's what we have to see. That's what we have to wait for.
Right, absolutely. So at the moment, the stalemate still stays in place between the United States and Iran, and it remains to be seen how this plays out from here. But thank you, Srinjoy, for giving us those details.